You know what? Let's play Cossack. Let's play Cossack in an operation. Let's play Cossack in an operation. Cossack has a heal, right? No, she doesn't. Well, that's the question, Ranger. We don't know. We don't know what the shell ballistics are like. We'll play a random. We'll try an operation. And I'll do, you know what? I'll play one with Cossack and one with Cheshire. We'll see what op we get. Cossack is probably not a great boat for operations. What do we end up with here? Narai. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes then. Could be good, could be bad. The lack of a heal is going to feel a little rough. But I bet I can take out this carrier. Yeah, Ranger, that was Dobby. Dobby, you and I are in the same place. If I head for the tin line, I can probably bust the carrier's chops. I can probably Citadel the Phoenix out of existence, but we'll see. You know, Lenny, I've seen a lot of people talk about mines. I'll tell you the game that I played last night, I was in Baltimore. And I was really glad I was in Baltimore. I got Cherry Blossom as Baltimore, and that was amazing. Now, it's not like I single-handedly won the game, like far from it, but I had a good game. I didn't get to kill any planes, but I got to do lots of good work with my AP against those squishy cruisers. It was just overall a good experience. Probably should be firing the HE. Yeah, my AP is my AP is going to bounce off of that. There we go. My HE is not going to do a lot, but it's going to do something. Yeah, Baltimore to me is a great cruiser for operations because what she lacks in the brawling capability with the torpedoes, in my opinion, she makes up for in the brawling capability with her AP shells. So as long as you go in against like a torpedo-armed ship or whatever, knowing what you're up against and knowing you're going to have to be dodging and whatnot, she can be really good with that AP. I basically, like, this is Cherry Blossom, right? If you remember Cherry Blossom, towards the mid-game, towards the late game, you get an opposing Atago that's the enemy flagship. I basically soloed that guy with my AP. And my HE absolutely, and the radar absolutely made mincemeat of the destroyers. I had to spend some time in the mid-game getting healed up before I could do a push on one of the aerodromes. But then again, at the end of the game, my HE did amazing things beating up one of those aerodromes. It was so good. Sure, I beat it up all game and then you kill it. I see how it is. They did not bring Dynamo back. She is the only one they did not bring back, as I recall. So it's a Leander instead of an Emerald. Can I sit this guy? No, but I can get full pens, so we'll do that. I thought I could get full pens. I was getting full pins, and now I'm not. What's happening here? Let's go kill this Farragut if we can.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Baltimore's gonna waste this dude. Yep. As the prophecy foretold. How the hell am I radared? What is radaring? Whoa, there's a Cleveland here?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, he's going to die long before my torpedoes get there. Long before my shells get there, apparently. Feels bad. I don't feel like I'm doing that bad, but I also know I'm not contributing as much as I would like. Destroyers and ops are probably not a great thing, even now, right? Although I am getting some good work out of the AP on this broadside Legale. Because French and squishy.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
I'm going to do something probably inadvisable here. I'm going to push up, wait out the Missouri radar, smoke off his broadside, and then just shoot him senseless. Just long enough for me to get by him and head down for the cruiser. I mean, the carrier.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment.
All right, let's go carrier hunting. Cossack's always had HE. Oh yeah, Cossack is amazing. Such a good boat. What I think is that a lot of people tend to not appreciate Cossack's AP when they can, right? That guy is screwed. Now, I'm going to get in a gunfight with a Farragut in a minute. And then I'm going to have to win a gunfight with... What cruiser is that back there? It used to be a Phoenix, but it's something else now.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another disembowelment. I shot, you died.
Okay, it's an Omaha. I can probably beat that guy up. We'll see how he does. Nope. Stick with the HE. AP not cutting it. Stick with the HE. Nice. They killed the Omaha. That makes my life just a little easier.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
And wrecked. All right, let's get to work.
Throat and out your ass. Can't leave my ride behind.
He's killing crab right before I managed to land it. It's kind of irritating, honestly.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
How am I missing this guy? He's right here.
Another day.
A Wichita. Wouldn't have expected that. Yes, there is an anchorage in the back there. That's true. Here's the Chapayev radar. My smoke's almost out anyway. I feel like I've done pretty decently for a little Cossack in this instance.
Looks like Lady Luck just gave you the finger. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
I mean, I'm probably going to manage 100,000 damage before we're all done. That'll be nice. North Carolina final boss here. Wrecked. I can't argue that. I feel like I did okay. For a suboptimal ship for Narai, that's not terrible. Yeah, I'll take it. So, Harry, short version is that the flare areas in Cherry Blossom, the flared areas in Cherry Blossom, around them is an area of vision. Outside of that, enemy ships will not appear for you, even inside their render range, because it's night. The flared areas create little pockets where around them you'll see enemy ships, right? Radar, of course, will also pick them up as well if you have a radar-equipped cruiser or something. They also mean that when you are driving your ship, when you approach a flared area, you are visible for everyone to shoot at. Otherwise, you are also more difficult to spot as well. That's exactly right. Just like 4BF says, when you're in one of those flared areas, all the enemy ships will go, oh, hey, I can see that guy. Shoot at him. You know? So, yeah. I don't think I finished top. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected to finish top. Brandenburg had 10 kills. Damn, that's nice. I finished ahead of the Bismarck. I'm a little surprised at that. The bots have 124k health Yamato. That kind of hurts. I got good work out of my AP that game. Not much with the fires. They always seem to put the fires out. So it doesn't do you a whole lot of good. Nice. Okay, we're gonna try Cheshire. We're also gonna do a random operation with Cheshire, and then we'll go back to randoms for a bit. No, Vladeshi, honestly, so you said 1070 base, right? Isn't that what it was? We were 1070 base in an op? Let's have a check. Yeah, we did it all. So, that's a 10, for me, that's a 1090 base game. That's 127,000 damage. Remember that for operations, you're really just damage farming, right? Like, I mean, let's be honest. That's what it's really all about. How quickly can you churn out damage and smash opposing ships? Cossack destroyers are not really good in operations. I mean, many operations, not all of them, I won't be that general, but in many operations, destroyers aren't amazing because they just can't churn out the damage without being able to land torpedoes. And the way the AI reacts to you launching torpedoes means, unless you're sitting on top of somebody, you're probably not really going to land many torpedoes. So most players won't take a destroyer into operations for that reason. So Verk, what they said they were going to do was they were going to buff operational rewards in random operations. In other words, if you queued solo as a random, the XP rewards would be better than if you queued in a div. I think the reality is what they did instead was they basically made it so that if you queued in a div, they nerf your XP rewards. So basically, the XP rewards, if you queue by yourself and just take whatever you get, the XP rewards are about what they used to be. But if you put together a full, 4, 5, 6, 7 player div or whatever, then you get less XP. But for what I did that game, I don't feel like 1100 base is that terrible. I mean, with some economic bonuses, you could... I guess what I'm getting at is, if you're grinding out, let's say, a cruiser or a battleship, you could realistically do it in operations now. I don't think you could have before, but now you realistically could if you wanted to.